Hello, hello, welcome to the stream, everyone. So, it's been a little while. Yeah, I decided to have a quick look at Gwent again. Hades has been fun, but we've really done much of what we wanted to do. I might pick it back up again at times just to see, but for the most part, I'm pretty much done with it. So, I haven't played this in 6 months, so I hope you're ready for a truly fantastic performance. But I did play the standalone Gwent story game, Thronebreaker. So maybe that helps. The rules are quite, like, it's similar, but the rules are kind of different in that one. So I guess we'll find out. I think I unlocked some stuff for this game by playing Thronebreaker, but I'm not sure which ones. Ah, yes, Mother. Now that is a title I really identify with. I feel like I unlocked a lot of borders that I don't have here. Weird. Right, so let's start with the ancient tradition of buying some loot crates. Right, this is stuff from the new expansion, so I guess we'll buy that and see what we find. Ooh, I'm gonna have to read the effects. Cracking open a gold one. Well, obviously, you know which one I have to pick. Although I already have one of those, so... As tempting as it is... Okay, this looks properly horrifying. Nice Jurassic Park reference there. With your heart. Wait, didn't we just get that one? This is an interesting one. Seems like you could do some great stuff with it if you're prepared. I'm basically just when I can, I'm just picking out the Witchers because maybe I want to set up a Witcher deck one day. It's just gonna keep giving me the same achievement, isn't it? Ah, yes. Very nice looking.
Prices for humans of all walks.
I wonder how I can actually get the stuff I unlocked in Thronebreaker. Well, there's nothing to worry about now. Let's just play around and see how bad okay, I actually need to claim it. Fine, claimed. They just want me to buy more kegs, don't they? Anyway, I'll just do the elf deck as per usual. And I'll see how long I last. Maybe I'll play like for an hour or two. We'll see. Depends on whether my brain can handle too much thinking.
Not your lucky day.
Well, let's see how this goes. Oh right, Gurnikora. Gurnikora was a boss in Thronebreaker.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Wagenburg. So it's a Thrive deck, that makes sense when you're using Gurnikora's fruit. I used to have a Thrive deck once. Not sure if it's still viable in the current meta though. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm up against here. And there might be lots of new cards. So far, it's all familiar, though. So if I lose, it's just because I'm bad. But... Ah, right, so the Wagenberg works differently in Thronebreaker. It's like, every time you play a unit on its row, it gets 1 armor, and then it has an order ability to damage an enemy row for the amount of armor it has. So in Thronebreaker you had your hero has an ability with cooldown, and all abilities are like that, so I have to now rework my mind so I don't accidentally use up my single battle ability, like once per battle ability. I should probably give up this battle. Rather this round, not this battle. See, now he's played a gold card. He really wants this round. I don't. You can have the round, my man, my dude. Right, we should fish for a few of those other gold ones. Welp. Alright. They're actually trying. Ooh, spooky. She who knows. Spooky. Interesting. This is a status that's new. Sabbath. Trigger this ability if at least one of your rows has a total of 25 or more points. Interesting.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Have fun using that ability now. It's interesting. So Thronebreaker also has status effects that are unique to it, like a restraint. So sometimes you run into a boss enemy and effects like reduce an enemy's health to 1. Like if you could use that on a boss, it would trivialize the boss, right? So for that reason, the effect restraint is put on such powerful effects. What's awkward about this is I'm gonna have to, I think, use 2 cards.
Some things cannot be forgiven.
I mean, unless I do that, but that was a really good card to be using up like that. Alright, well, I made him play the beast. He made me play, what's her face? Million.
We await the signal. Till then, don't budge.
Probably should have done Feign Death first. I always feel when I have a really good card, I have like, even if it doesn't make strategic sense, I have this urge to make it wait. But Feign Death benefits the most from being played early. Like, if you have other artifacts that he could destroy with an ability that does that, then fine, but I don't have those, so...
Let it forth, Dwan. You stand no chance.
Well, that's why at least we got a Fernelsiel's commando out of it. Well, any elf will do, really.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn. Humans to the sea!
We have Fernelsiel right here. So if we can put a few more dead eyes on the board, we can then do that big play. You know the one. Fuka. Interesting name for a creature.
Death to Old One! For the daisy of the valley!
Okay, it's almost time for the Fernelsiel play. Wait for it. Let's see, there's 16 health on the board plus 4 armor. 20. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3. So it's not a waste to play the Fernelsiel combo out now. Of course, if he knows what he's doing,
Speak up! I can barely hear over the sound of you drowning.
whoa, this is an interesting one. Transform the leftmost card in your hand into a random legendary card from your faction that was not in your starting deck. Random, huh? Seems like a interesting play.
Aaron has shown us the way. For the daisy of the valley!
The forests are not yours.
Alright, the big combo has been played. It's good to know that even even if I lose here, I'm not getting crushed into the ground, right? Like, this is a fairly good match that we're doing here. Ah, conceded. Well, that was a pretty good one. I have given the GG. Carol's coin, cool. Well, hey, it feels good to win the first match on coming back at least. I could lose every single remaining match now, and it would still not feel too bad. Like, that one win cannot be undone. This guy looks like he needs eye drops. Beat Nick 666. Interesting. And another monster deck too. To be fair, the game recommends that you start with monsters because these strategies are easier to grasp, I guess.
Your tricks will not save you, Dwarf.
We've bested far worse threats.
You shall perish, worm.
Sorry, I really like the voice lines. Also, scandalous. This woman is showing off her knee.
Your faith will guide us.
Let us sing the song of steel.
I could chip off the armor slowly. I'm not sure if it's worth the effort, but worth a try, right? Alright.
Splendid maneuver.
We ought to help one or the other.
Just stalling for time. If he passes now, that was a stupid move. If he doesn't, it was a good move. Good. Although I would have liked to lure out better cards. Most of these cards require a bit too much setup. I'm kind of feeling I want to give up this round for now. Hey, Captain, welcome to... Whoa. Captain, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, it's a risky play, but I'm gonna give up this round because the guards are too good. I generally work. I do my best work when we can go to the last round. The risk is that I will get knocked down in the second round. That's the big. If that happens, I made a stupid mistake there. Yeah, you turn up, the disconnection pops up. Yeah, he's afraid of you. I really enjoy cards like Fernosiel's Commando because she puts the pressure on. A unit that just keeps buffing itself every turn. It's like that makes it, even if it is not that much, the psychological effect of the pressure. I'm doing fine, thank you. Just kind of feels weird to be going from the vacation back to the normal grind, as it were. Had to take a nap in the afternoon. Not sure if it's like post-corona shot tiredness or just post-vacation tiredness, or perhaps both.
I was hoping you'd say.
But yeah, generally alright. How about you? How are you doing?
You will vanish. We shall cast you into oblivion.
Okay, touche. Touche, well done.
Splendid maneuver.
But also...
Why have you summoned me?
Let's see, hopefully it's nothing serious. Alright, hopefully the final week of the high pressure since the new prototype you design needs to be ready before next week. We'll see, all in all pretty tired. Yeah, I can imagine. It's like a never-ending cycle of busy deadlines, huh? I definitely hope once next week rolls around that prototype goes out fully finished and you can finally get some rest. Are you getting any time off around the summer? I would certainly hope so. No time off planned. Anyway, you could. It's a bit short notice, but could you plan some time off for like late August, early September, maybe?
Run, run. You'll not get far.
Getting days off is pretty informal at your workplace. That should be doable. Alright, here's hoping. Because it's good. Yeah, you need to take good care of yourself after all.
May your your sword and arm be one.
You saw how I almost messed that up really badly. It's a good thing the game warns you about it. I mean, I could have fixed it because Milena is on the board, but you ideally don't want to have to fix your mistakes.
For King Oberon, for Tyr the Near.
This is getting a bit awkward.
Let it one. Humans to the sea!
There we go. Passed them by with one card. They didn't expect that. No, nobody expects Ailerin. She just hops out the deck when she feels like it. I really like her. You can practically taste the salt. Come on, just pass. Don't try it. Whoops, bad order, bad order.
Stand no chance.
The proper way to do it would have been to attack and then play the elf so the timer would get reduced. Whoops. Playing Desperados 3 these days, it's an absolute blast for stealth lovers. I think you like it too. Same, that's a Shadow Tactics, also fantastic and in your Steam library. Alright, I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it. I would like to try it as well, but you know how it is with the massive backlog. But I did finish Thronebreaker, so I guess I have a spot to start playing something new. I also bought Resident Evil 8, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll need an SSD or something. By I'm thinking, I mean that's something that Clive suggested, like maybe get like a low-end SSD to install it on. Anything is faster than what I have now.
Time for you to die, Dwarf. A curse of racists.
My heart holds no forgiveness for traitors.
Think you need an off game to play when you can stream RE8 or something. Yeah, exactly. For now I'm just using... I've been using Hades for that. Now I'm kind of using Gwent for it. But yeah. You'd be happy to install the SSD for me? Thank you. I think I'll manage, but I'll keep you posted. Now we're both low on cards. I wonder if he has the tools to deal. I think a lot is gonna depend on whether or not he can deal with my Feign Death.
Don't dare think you can escape.
If he has something that destroys artifacts, that would be a problem. PC is due for a major cleaning session. Lots of dust, you imagine. Probably, yeah. I did clean it a couple months back, but not very thoroughly. Like, I'm always scared to damage things. So, you know, I just opened it up. I put the compressed air on the critical areas. Wiped a bit here, wiped a bit there. Pretty shallow, but I did, like, do some basic cleaning. But yeah, it definitely might need something a bit more thorough. There. That'll protect the commando. Because I want her to continue buffing herself. But yeah, now that the lockdown is kind of lifted, we could arrange meetups and such more easily. Could set apart a day to do PC stuff, play some games and all. I'm trying to think of the highest value thing to call with Call of the Forest. Sure, we're permanently opening up stuff, especially with our PM being more restrictive again. That is true, that is true. I'm being very optimistic, but it's there's a big chance that the spike in cases is gonna also lead to the lockdown locking up again. Okay, so I can do 5 damage with our boy here. 5 damage. This is 6 power, but he has to destroy a unit to do it, so that's never gonna be a net win. This is 4. Yavin is the right pick. This is gonna be a close one. I totally forgot about his power. Probably gonna lose then. He did well saving that one for last.
The only good human is a dead human.
Shame. I don't expect to win, but we put up a... It was a good match. There's nothing to be sad about. Good match. Ah. Let's try that again.
I forgive you. This time.
It's interesting. You can't see my cursor, but you can see where I'm clicking. You can see me impatiently tapping the ground. Tick tock.
I shall relieve you of all burdens.
Oh, we need to shuffle her back out ASAP.
May your sword and arm be one.
May your sword and arm be one. Oh, Thomas, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I actually finished Thronebreaker. Did I? Did I tell you that? I finished it anyway. I told you 5 minutes ago. Oh. Sorry. Brain machine broke. As you can tell, my brain is functioning on a higher level. It's just it's not here on Earth with us. It's somewhere up there in the galaxy. I liked it. Yes, I thought it was great. I felt like what I really liked was after the final battle, there's like a small-ish chapter where you just kind of get some insight about, is this guy just waiting until the end of every turn to play his cards to annoy me, by the way? Just noticed how long he was making me wait. But yeah, I liked that there was like a post-end chapter where you just kind of got to see how everything turned out. You know, consequences from choices. There was one moment that gave me many, many warm fuzzies, like one choice and consequence that came up that I totally didn't expect. That made me feel happy. This is an interesting strategy he's doing here. That was one of those moments, yeah. I mean, I did see it coming, but nonetheless, I appreciated it. I also had a look at like how the after I beat it, obviously, I had a quick look at how the choices and consequences work, and I think it could have been better and it could have been worse how the end turned out, but it was pretty good. Like, in terms of my decisions. The ending was obviously well written. I just mean how happy I am about my own choices. I think I did make some mistakes, but I think I generally handled it alright. This dude really is just waiting until the end of every turn, isn't he?
You put my patience to the test.
You think it's funny to make people wait? Barris? Yeah, exactly. There was a moment exactly like that chapter that I complained about to you. one of the choices that came back was from that.
I do what I must.
Aaron has shown us the way.
There, that bridged the gap a bit. It's gonna weaken the Fernociel combo later, but it's fine. Even at its worst, the Fernociel commando, the Fernociel combo rather, is good. Yeah, as for Thronebreaker, I thought the game was pretty gutsy about like letting choices affect your deck. Like, oh, you did something that this guy doesn't like. Now he's furious and he just doesn't want to be in the army anymore. So there he goes, you know.
Why have you summoned me?
Also, are you the best card? Pretty much, yeah. Also, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this guy wait until the very end of his turn every time? What's he being so obnoxious for? That's weird.
You put my patience to the test. You put my patience to the test.
Utter your wish, and I shall make it so.
Shush, maybe he has a hard time devising a plan. I mean, I guess you might be right. Well, I'm giving up this turn. He wasted all his good cards, so I don't care. So what now? That's a terrifying image. I guess he has some kind of Witcher deck. I know it's just a status effect, but it's kind of sad to see like a kid with the status doomed. Especially when you know the whole process of becoming a Witcher.
I was hoping you'd say
Have I watched the Netflix series? Yes, but not the second season yet. Is that out yet? I think I've been seeing a lot of like talking about it, so either it's here or it's coming. So season 1, yes, not the rest yet.
This ship, a fine vintage it would have made.
How did I find the first season?
In need of help, perhaps?
I thought it was good. I did feel not. Wow, words. In general, I thought it was quite good. Henry Cavill really steals the show as Geralt. For the rest, I do think like some characters are probably handled better than others. But I also have, of course, my experience with the game, and comparing that to the series obviously might be unfavorable. But the short answer is good. Good. Some flaws, but overall, good stuff. Which characters could have been handled better? Now I need to think really hard.
Your blade's just an extension of your will.
Let's see. King Foltest and Triss Merigold would be two examples that come like from off the top of my head. And I think, like I said, I think because I've seen how they were characterized in the games, seeing how differently how differently their characters are in the series is obviously gonna be like difficult to get used to. So it could just be me being like, oh, I played the game first and the game did it like that, so that's what I'm gonna consider the proper way to do it. Or maybe the series genuinely didn't do it as well. I can't really say that objectively. But those are just two examples off the top of my head. Also, I was just complaining about wasting time, and now I'm waiting until the end of the turn. Whoops. I'm thinking maybe if I play gold cards, he thinks I'm using my best stuff. No, not their appearance.
Do you hear? They approach.
I am tolerant to a point.
He is tolerant to a point.
For the daisy of the valley!
Humans are not to be trusted.
Oh, I actually just ruined it. Come on, pass. Pass, please. I might win if he passes now, but if not, I'll have very much ruined myself here. Good. Haha. Although, I do think their appearance is much weaker too. But that's a side thing.
Await the signal. Till then, don't fudge.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if Triss even made any kind of impression on me at all in the series. She didn't play a major role, so maybe there just wasn't enough time for her to breathe as a character, which I fully admit might be the case. Yeah, I got kind of like a very neutral vibe. Like there was no chemistry between her and Geralt, or that's what it felt like.
Araran has shown us the way.
This guy is the worst in Thronebreaker. So what he does is he buffs himself by 2 and gives himself 2 armor every time you use an order ability. It's awful. I honestly prefer the lock to that.
Some things cannot be forgiven.
For the daisy of the valley!
Hmm.
My heart holds no forgiveness for
Do so
traitors.
sword in hand.
Alright, well, it's all down to the last card.
Admirable move. I'm impressed.
Information. It's all that matters these days.
Hey! Guess we could buy a few more kegs. We love opening kegs. And unlike actual matches, I don't have to think while doing that.
Yup. Must smash. Soup show.
I want to buy more first.
Battles in this land. Soup smash now.
Yeah, when you think about just another example, because I'm just breaking my head over. It's been a while since I watched the series, the Netflix series already. King Foltest, for example. Hey. I mean, it's a bit awkward to be like, hey, but then it's It's 3 women being burned at the stake. I'm sorry, this is not funny. I apologize, this is not funny.
Where's these?
We are a bit spoiled with the games. Can Citrus played such a huge role in the books, or getting amnesia too compared to again. That way you'd love to see little Flash. She wasn't in the first season yet, right? True. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm trying to word it cautiously, in that some characters maybe weren't exactly like I was hoping for, but I think they overall did a really good job. But yeah, it is. I can imagine it's getting to be a blur with so much material.
Mash, bash, me, battle, thrash. Goody. Ta-da! Where's these?
This is terrifying. What are all these terrifying monsters coming from?
Mash, bash, me, battle, thrash. Goody. Wham, bang, smash. Battle now is trash. Happy peg.
Let's see. Terrifying.
Crack, smash. Where's these? Ta-da! Goody. Crack, smash. Where's these?
As you can see, I'm mostly going for Witchers, if I can find them, because I'm thinking about making a Witcher deck when the opportunity arises. Depends a bit on if I like the strategy, though. Fine, I'll open the premium keg too.
Want see what wow inside? Where's these? Cheapest barrels in there.
Let's try again. 2 wins, 1 loss. Ooh, Skellige.
We do what must be done.
Let your mother find the Netflix series. I think we both really enjoyed it, yeah. Well, we were both really looking forward to the next season, so that's a good sign.
May your sword and arm be one.
The mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
Oh, my little lady.
I was never really very good with Skellige decks. It's all about like whether X amount of units on your end or their end are damaged.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
Basically a warrior deck. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. The Skelligers are a warrior people, after all. I mean, look at this dude.
Think I have a fear?
Kiss bar and
Alright, I forgot what Berserk was. I thought it had to be damaged by 3. Because Berserk 3. But Berserk 3 is when his health is reduced to 3. Which is a critical difference.
He is here.
yes one.
There we go.
Humans to the sea!
I do not mince words. I'm prince.
Either he has to take a card, disadvantage, or a loss. Either way. Don't you feel silly for playing that card now? Absolutely zero problems with this. Time to pile on the
Await
pressure.
signal. Till then, don't budge.
I keep thinking I'm me even gonna be able to boost my units, but of course not.
massive fort, Dwan. You stand no chance.
There's not really any incentive for me to keep fighting in this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6. So I have the luxury of letting this round go, and he does not. Alright, I have a very dangerous hand. I like my chances.
You will vanish. We shall cast you into oblivion.
Cursed traitors.
Don't dare think you can escape.
My face when people think I'm dead, but I'm not actually dead. Such a smug smile, I love it.
We'll follow you always into the fair.
Why have you summoned me?
For the daisy of the valley!
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Savage Bear.
Clearly, I've a weakness for
Racists.
Accursed racists. You know what I think is kind of interesting about the Scoia'tael? You always kind of see them from a sympathetic angle.
You think this is a storm?
No one likes them. Well, actually, in the games, Witcher 1 and 2 and 3 to some extent, they kind of present it as sympathetic, like extreme, but going too far. But in a game like Thronebreaker, they're basically just enemies.
For the daisy of the valley!
Aim between the eyes. Leave none alive.
From Me's point of view, they totally are. Indeed, but that's what's interesting about it. So when you're like just a wandering neutral or attempt at neutral party, you can more easily see their side, but when you are just a ruler over your people, it's a whole different matter. Because they're directly opposed to you. It's just something I thought was interesting. That's why I think there's... Because this leads into a larger topic. I was really hoping for more The Witcher tales. Like little Gwent storylines.
Death to Old One!
Because looking at the world from a different angle gives you a totally different perspective. Like, because when you're on the ground with the Scoia'tael, some of them might actually convince you of, you know, the justice of their cause. But, yeah, as as just a ruler of the North trying to protect your people, they are nothing but a scourge. I should have moved him. For some reason, I thought whenever an enemy moves was the effect. Wow, I need to read. I need to learn how to read. There we go. That was the intended effect.
They can hide, but there's no escape.
Anyway, there's no way I'm going to lose this at this point. Only one card left. It's done. It's a done deal.
Let's get this over with.
GG, nice match, good match. Okay, let's do another one. Ah, this should prove interesting.
Pride is all we've left.
Okay, now this is interesting. A mirror match. Well, well. Look at these card backs.
May your sword and arm be one.
Yeah, look at them graphics. But what he didn't expect was that I have another one. Ha ha ha.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
But yeah, that is a beautiful card back. It's obviously just the CG project. It's the CD project logo. Wow, words.
On principle. I was hoping you'd say that.
You know what I sometimes wonder? If I'm like in a video or a stream with any other player. Because obviously I'm streaming my end, but are they? Okay, so this is some kind of annoying buffing deck, I guess.
An ill wind blows.
Is decoy a card you can use in this version of Gwent? Because decoy was one of my absolute favorites in Thronebreaker. Like just picking a card back up from the field and then. Anyway, yeah, I see how this is going. But I have a handful of gold cards. Which is cool, but also means difficult decisions next turn. Ailerin, you're not the one I wanted. Look at this dude's face, by the way. Leo.
No, I never underwent mutation, but I'm still a Witcher, damn it.
Boost self by 1 for every Witcher, and he plays it now. Kind of suboptimal. That means this hand is either really good or really bad.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
I don't think I know the reference, Captain. But again, I am operating on very low brain function right now. Oh, right. Okay, no, I got you. I get it. Okay. Sorry about that. You didn't hear anything.
Why have you summoned me?
I'm basically just buffing this unit to hack.
At last.
You want to slow him down a bit? Be my guest. Oh no.
The elves have our paths. Don't worry about me.
Don't lie this.
Ested, va!
I like the way you die, human.
Yeah, the lamentation of the women, yes. Arnold.
I admit I lost my temper. Lost it bad.
I do what I must.
For the daisy of the valley!
Wasn't really planning to use the Vernociel combo now, but I need to like scare him a bit to make him pass. Because he clearly thinks he can win this round. And you know what? He might actually do it.
Time for you to die!
The forests are not yours!
Come on. I can probably make it through this round, but I'm not very happy with how.
We didn't taint the mutation process.
No mercy!
Well, that's normally my closing play, but... Interesting dilemma for my enemy here. We're equal, 39-39. Oh, going for it? Alright, interesting.
Let's get this over with. I hate portals.
We were not the ones to start this.
We straight up lost. Rip.
We will take back what was stolen!
Well done, well done. Let's give that another try.
Squesme eveni.
I will say, I made mistakes that round, but it was pretty unlucky to have Ailerin in our hand. I wonder if I actually forgot to shuffle her back out, or if it was just unlucky that I had her anyway. I wonder if the Freiheit Vanguard is a really good play. Because it buffs itself, but it also kind of reveals my hand. Like, it was +7, so he knows there's 7 elves in my hand.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Sweden!
They can hide, but there is no escape.
Just coming out swinging with the gold cards, huh?
Wants to taste Skelliger steel.
I never miss.
Coral. I know the name, but I don't know her very
They
well.
can do a great deal more for you.
Beautiful drawing, though. Oh, it's some kind of discard deck. That's interesting. I like that. I like seeing new strategies. It might not be new, but remember, I haven't played this in half a year. All things considered, I think I'm holding up decently well.
We ought to help one or the other.
That was a mistake. Whoops. You didn't see. Nothing happened. Just the healer healing a unit. Nothing dumb going on.
Follow me this way.
Could pass now and take a card advantage, sure. I'm taking the L here. I'm hoping that the waste of gold cards is gonna ruin the late game for my opponent here. We'll see though. Coral Central is the most recent book of short stories from Sapkowski, Seasons of Storms. You think, oh, cool. Pretty interesting backstory too. Alright, I'd be interested in reading that at some point.
inside now.
Let us sing the song of steel.
He just keeps coming back every time you play a bomb. Interesting.
Do you hear? They approach.
Not your lucky day.
I'll cleave you in two.
Oh no.
I like that each of the Witcher types has a theme, so Bear Witchers damage themselves, but then there's a beneficial effect attached. It reminds me a bit of Skellige, which is probably why he has them in his Skellige deck. Why? Why that one? That was a strange choice. You'd think you'd aim for the one that actually, you know, keeps buffing. Go ahead. Use the Cataclysm.
Time for you to die, dwarf.
Oh, Coral, original name being Letta Nade, also appeared in the Netflix show. Oh, cool.
The forests are not yours! Humans to the sea!
Humans to the sea! That's not how she sounds, I'm sorry. From the A to the B to the C to the D. Ailerin wants humans to go back to the sea.
Damn it! Should never have taken this contract.
human. Blooded one.
I have very foolishly rendered my feign death a dead card if this person doesn't pass.
Let's get this over with.
No mercy!
You have to leave? Alright, thank you for stopping by. Always nice talking, and I hope you have a nice night. Take all the rest you need, and hopefully you'll get more rest soon. See you later.
Await the signal. Till then, don't budge.
We shall do it my way.
Nothing like some overseas plunder and spring.
Yep, definitely a discard deck.
Your tricks will not save you. We were not the ones to start this war.
Whoops. That was dumb.
I once lopped off 3 heads with 1 blow.
May your sword and arm be one.
Yeah, that's the match, sadly. Still, good match. Well, I'm almost 2 hours in. Think I'm gonna do one more match and then achievement the script Scion Lorem ipsum dolor sit finished achievement. Wow. Live on stream for all to witness, guys. You see this achievement? All right, once more onto the fray.
There's glory!
Sweet on. Fish.
An ill wind blows.
Who's next? Any of you's got the courage?
We ought to help one or the other.
To arms, men.
So many Witchers. Is that just the meta these days? Putting putting Witchers in your deck? I guess it is a series called The Witcher.
They can hide, but there is no escape. I never miss.
Let's get this over with.
Can we go back inside now?
I wonder if I should even continue doing this round. Probably would have won that last game if I had just played Feign Death in the second round. So
Gotcha! No! No! Damn it!
Your tricks will not save you, Dwarf.
I like that their training includes catching fish like actual bears. Tick tock, tick tock. Time is running out.
Kispar and me.
What is it with enemies just What is it with people just going all in on the second round? I guess if you think you can win, it's fine, but...
Accept our sacrifice!
Oh, you think you're gonna play... You're gonna transform the Wildkarl?
Some things cannot be forgiven.
Nice try, though. That's what I thought.
I was hoping I'd say.
Oh, should probably do feign death.
Let him forth, Duan. You stand no chance.
Keep the meat coming and I'll tell you a tale or two.
Terrifying face, by the way.
We will take back what was stolen.
I do what I must. Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
Okay. Fornosio play is risky if he has more on the board. Because if the bear gets damaged but doesn't die...
You ought to see the other beast.
Oh, well. I guess that takes care of that. Nothing to worry about.
Elren has shown us the way.
Alright.
The forests are not yours.
Always so satisfying.
You wanna see a real sword?
Fire! I'll cleave you in two.
Mm-hmm. That guy is a bit of a problem, isn't he?
Death to old one.
See, this is what I like. I get to play the big play at the end. The big moment.
What are you gonna do, huh?
I didn't even get to do this. Okay. Fair enough. GG. Oh, nice. Another card for my Witcher deck. Well, let's buy a few more thingamabobs. Get a few more Witchers. There we go. Once again, terrifying, by the way.
Right all.
Let's see, can we disenchant stuff? I guess we can. There we go. Disenchant. This ain't Hearthstone. Anyway, that's been about 2 hours, and I think I'm also gonna call it done here. I'm pretty tired, but hopefully we'll settle into a rhythm soon, and I'll be able to start on Resi 8. I guess we'll see how that turns out. Either way, thanks to everyone who stopped by today, and have a nice night. We'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.